What's going on, my trainer club? I know you guys are like, what in the world is going on? Are we going to be having a new level up system in Pokemon Go to get us to higher levels? We're gonna check that out right now. So welcome to the trainer club. Here we go. Welcome back, everybody. Let me know in the comments below, are you ready to potentially get some more levels in Pokemon Go? Are you excited about it? Is it kind of like, oh man, I just got to level 40 for you guys. I can't wait to see everybody's details and how they feel about this. We are going to check out all of the leaked information. I want to give two things right now. Number one, asterisk. Pokeminers, big shout out to them. I really appreciate them. If you don't follow them on Twitter, you're definitely going to want to. Number two, this information is going to be mined from the game file. It is not official. This is just being loaded into the game as part of the game. So it's just been mined. Anything could change at any point, at any time. And then after I go over some of the info on the graphic, I am then going to give you some of my hypothesized level ups. So the first thing we are going to check out is the most impactful, probably the things that you guys want to see the most. It's going to be there have been levels 41 through 50 rewards being loaded into the game right now. So as far as this goes, let's check out what the rewards are going to be for levels 41 all the way to 50. And then we're going to check out my XP potentials to show what do I think is going to be the cost to rank up for all this, and where do I think that the XP new height is going to be. So level 41, as far as the rewards go, 20 Ultra Balls, 20 Max Potions, 20 Max Revives, and 20 Pineapple Berries. Then moving up to level 42, we then have the exact same thing, which is going to be changed up with the red raspberries. I used to think that a lot of these berries, especially the raspberries and the nanab berries, were super nuisances. I was using them to just dump into gyms, but now that we have the buddy systems and we can rank up bulk buddies, if you guys did check out my video, if you did not, you can check it out up here right now. They are super valuable. Level 43 is going to be the same thing with the nab berries. Level 44 is then going to be the same thing again, it looks like, with the red raspberries. And level 45, it looks like it's going to start going up. Level 45 is going to include 40 Ultra Balls, 40 Max Potions, 40 Max Revives, 25 Pineapples, 2 Incenses, 1 Lucky Egg, 1 regular incubator, and 1 lure module. Then we're going to go to 46. It looks like it's going to repeat what it did on the other side. 47 is going to be repeating. 48 is going to be repeating. 49 is also going to be repeating, just with the change in the last berry. And then level 50 looks like we're going to get something similar to level 45, except we're going to get more. So we're going to get 40 Ultra Balls, 40 Max Potions, 40 Max Revives, 25 red raspberries. We are going to get 5 incenses, 5 lucky eggs, which doesn't make sense why we would need 5 lucky eggs at level 50. And then we're going to get 5 regular incubators and 5 lure modules. So those are what the rewards are suspected to be right now and what they have data mined from the system. So what do you guys think about those rewards? I always find it very interesting that we're getting so many lucky eggs at the top level. That makes absolutely no sense to me. So the couple questions that I do have that are not answered, obviously, because we have nothing in the game about this right now, is going to be number one. Is this going to increase the level of the Pokemon as well? Are the Pokemon going to stay capped at level 40? Because if it does increase it and they don't kind of reanalyze the Stardust costs, we go up all the way to 10 and 15,000 on the legendaries per power up. Imagine going an extra 10 levels where they're still increasing potentially all the way up to maybe like 100,000 Stardust per power up, which would just be like unfeasible. So are the Pokemon going to get reworked, or are we going to stay with the level 40 Pokemon and we're just going to start increasing our level for extra rewards? Very curious about that situation right there. And then number two is going to be the XP. How much XP is it going to require? Because from level 1 all the way to level 40 is 20 million XP. I could see it maybe doubling and doing it all over again for the same thing, which I don't know. I put together a couple scenarios. You guys got to let me know what it looks like and how you guys think this is going to go down. So scenario number one, the XP kind of drops down for level 41 and I put it at 500,000, and then I steadily increased it similar to what they do in the game right now, which total all the way to 57 million XP. And since right now it's an even 20 million, 57 million doesn't make sense, even though the tiering up slightly does make sense in my mind. So that is my scenario number one. Scenario number two is basically going to continue on from where we are at right now, which is going to be 5 million, then we're going to get 5.5, then we're going to get 6, and it's steadily going to increase by 500,000, because 5 million XP points is still a decent amount, right? Like that's a lot of XP. And then it's gonna go all the way to 92 million, which is also not an even number and doesn't make sense right now either. And I know some of you guys are like 92 million that don't play too much, like you're sweating already. And then the next thing that I did put together, which makes the most sense, but it is an incredibly large amount of XP. It's going to take us all the way to level 50 at 150 million XP. So this, in my mind, as far as how the tiers go, how the XP lays out from where it is, and it starts off and it keeps going down, and it looks like it really makes sense to me all the way to 150 even million XP, which would be level 50. That makes sense to me as far as like how the numbers look, how it continues on exactly from level 40 and up. So it's going to be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 million all the way up, and then it's going to go to 12.5 million, then 15 million, then 17.5 million, then 20 million, and then the big jump of 25 million all the way to the total level 50, 150 million XP. Let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think about this? The other thing and last question I have that has not been answered before we get on to some more of the data mines is going to be, is the XP that you have right now going to count towards this, or are we all gonna start at 0 again? So for me personally, I have 160-ish million XP. If I had to start all over again, number one, it would be kind of fun. Number two, it would be a little bit frustrating that I've put all this effort and energy into gaining all this XP in preparation for this scenario to happen. I knew and had a feeling it was going to happen at some point or another, but if they took all that away from me, it just wouldn't be fair because I've earned all this, right? And I know that some of you guys out there have earned it as well, and I could definitely earn it again, but it would also slightly like deter me, like, oh my gosh, you know, like I already have all these best friends. I've already done all these lucky eggs. I've already spent all this money and time and effort getting all this XP. And if it's going to start from 0 and grow up, it's going to be slightly frustrating for me. Those three are the biggest questions that we do not know about. I'm excited to hear what you guys have to say. So now let's get into more of the Pokemon. All right, guys, and we have some more going on. So we actually have Gen 6 through 8 badges that have been loaded into Pokemon Go. So that is super cool and valuable for us, knowing that at some point, obviously, maybe sooner than later, we may see a little bit of Gen 6 Pokemon. Who knows? We have tons of shinies to still get. We have tons of other things to get, and we have some legendaries to come out as well, especially from Gen 5s, the anticipated Gen 5 dragons, which is definitely something we all want. Additionally, all of the remote rating has been added into the game except for the picture. So I think that they're saving the picture for the exact last moment before this goes live. So it's definitely being loaded into the game. It's ready to go before they push it to the APK and then they launch it to us. So we are getting close and near, probably some testing going on with that right now. And then as we talked about in the Pokemon Go official announcement, we have the daily quests. So it does look like all this stuff is going very soon in the near future. Daily quests where if you have one available spot or you're not stacking tasks, you'll be able to get that task once per day at midnight. And then we have the Incense Day task that has been loaded into the game. So it looks like during this Incense Day, we will be having a task from the other leak that we did check out. It was Centret. So there is a potential that catching or doing whatever on the Incense Day is going to lead you to a Centret task, potentially. That's just my hypothesis. And then we have the bulk power-up option, which is coming. It looks like, I don't know exactly how it's gonna work. If you drag the top bar, or if you click bulk power-up and you click yes, 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 or raise the level or whatever that is, but it's going to give you a candy cost and a dust cost, and then you're gonna be able to click OK, which is going to be very beneficial for our gameplay and saving us a ton of time. And then finally, we can transfer the bulk Pokemon in the costumes from the events. This is very awesome. Honestly, I just can't stand transferring, double transferring all of these Pokemon. It is going to be a blessing to be able to do it. It's so inconvenient actually that sometimes I just don't even catch those Pokemon. Shiny check them and run away. And then also it looks like there's going to be a new thing added into the game, which is going to be extra large candy. We don't know exactly how this is going to be used, but it is separate from regular candy. The data miners did suggest that the XL candy will be able to be hatched from eggs and will be able to help us play. However, one thing that they don't know is how it's going to be implemented and how exactly it's going to be used. Maybe we have Mega Pokemon coming soon, which would make the Go Battle League absolutely bananas if we could actually do Mega Pokemon. I don't even know how that would work. That's probably a ways in the future, but extra large candy, who knows what that's going to be? Could be discounted to be able to power it up faster. Who knows? And then we have a lot of PvP mechanics and everything improvements, which is going to be much needed. I can't wait to see this. I have been losing a couple times to very close matches when I need to switch a Pokemon and I've just been like lagged stuck, and then the other opponent is able to take out my Pokemon and discard the energy that was in that Pokemon. So I don't know if that is on purpose or that happens on accident, but definitely is going to be very looking forward to when that is going to be changed. So that's it, guys. The main thing is going to be level 50. All the other things are going to be closer. Level 50 is not as close as all these other things, but I did want to touch on all these other data mines that are much closer to coming into the game than the level 50, but we might as well do it all at the same time. So I appreciate you guys for being here, all my likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members, everybody who takes your support, subscription, and participation to the next level. Right now, I am participating in the Liverpool Play From Home event, so I can't wait to launch that vlog tonight or tomorrow morning. I'm going to see you guys out on the next video. Peace! I just want to take a moment and sincerely thank all of my Patreon members, everybody that has taken their subscription to the next level and chosen to support me on this platform. I greatly appreciate you guys. As a growing channel and really trying to grow and improve as much as I possibly can, I really appreciate the extra support. You guys mean the absolute world to me. I cannot wait to connect with you soon, and I appreciate you guys all for being a part of the Trainer Club. I will see you guys out on the next video.